What's going on YouTube? We're back here with another video on KO Zero Nightmare. So KO Zero Nightmare did drop a developer's note. We're not going to read through all of it because that would just be a long ass video, but I could tell you that, you know, the simple stuff that you need to know. But just know, I feel like in the future KO Zero Nightmare is definitely going to get better, and I think season 2 change is going to be amazing as well. And I think it's pretty dope that they are willing to listen, like the devs, and, you know, change the stuff that we're asking for as well. So it's definitely a step in the right direction, and I think by the time maybe like season 5 comes out, I think this game is going to be in a really good place. It's just a question if it's going to be able to retain its player base from here on to then. But I feel like with the seasonal content it could work, because like once the season's done, you know, people could just chill, play other games. Then once the new season of CGN comes out, they could just slide back, play for like a week or two, you know, do what they gotta do, then, you know, kind of like go away from it. So I don't feel like you're ever really gonna get burnt out of CGN, you know, because you can really just come and go with the seasons. But yeah, that side, we know that there's going to be a lot of changes. Just know there's going to be some big changes to Tressa and Cassius. Some other characters are getting stuff as well, little buffs and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be nice for other characters, you know. I think season 2 is definitely going to be a season where you're going to want to like rerun all your characters that you've built again, which, you know, it could come of a bit annoying, but you know, just because some of the changes that they've made to the point system and to certain characters, I think is definitely worth to definitely rerun some characters. Oh wait, they even changed counter attack. Conditional damage amount dealt when an attack is fully blocked by shield will be increased. Oh, is that because Nine's Vanguard? That's interesting. Wait, the development team places high priority on preserving the gameplay experience with cool value. We will continue to... Wait, am I seeing that you could get all your materials back on a character you built? Holy, I didn't even see that part. That's crazy. As compensation for save data changes resulting from balance adjustments, 3 copies of the new item Flash of Possibility will be distributed to all players alongside the season 2 update. Oh, so is that what it does? Flash of Possibility, it basically, you know, takes the character back down to level 0 and you get everything back. That's cool, because I'm definitely going to be using that. Yeah, I think Tressa is still going to be cool, but her and Cassius ain't going to be as broken as they once were, bro, for sure. Like, yeah, definitely not. They changed everything, the way how Agony works, the percentages. Yeah, I don't want to say she's in the dirt, but it's not the same as before. But yeah, just know, I think the biggest change is really the save data. So look, save data will be calculated based on additional elements acquired by beyond a base save data consisting of 8 cards made up to uniquely obtainable starting cards and epiphany cards. Cards are calculated at a fixed value regardless of whether epiphany has been applied. And Divine Epiphany will continue to be calculated at 20 points, unchanged from before. Monster cards are categorized into common, rare, legendary tiers based on their effects, which with each tier valued at 20, 50, 80 points respectively. So you guys know before, when you got monster cards, that was just save data done. You know, but because they changed the tiers, it's going to be, you know, a lot more viable to have monster cards in your deck now, which I think is going to be pretty cool, because it did feel like they were in the game for no reason, because you weren't going to put them in your deck because they just took up way too many points. I still feel like 80 points are crazy, but we'll see how it works. I feel like it's going to be cool to use some of the common monster cards at least. Points awarded for card duplication will be changed from 0, 10, 30 points to 0, 0, 40 points. Points awarded for card duplication. Okay. That's pretty cool. Removing cards other than starting cards does not grant points. Each removed starting card is valued at 20 points. Transforming a card is also treated as removal. Oh, transforming a card is also treated as removal. Okay, limits will be added to removal and duplication per save data. Duplication is limited to a maximum of 4 times and removal is limited to a maximum of 5 times. Oh, I mean, that's fair, you know. I mean, is it even possible to get more than 4 dupes on one single card? I don't think it is, right? That would be insane. And removal is limited to maximum 5 times, which I think that's cool, makes sense. The purpose of these rule changes is to preserve the existing gameplay experience as much as possible while allowing players to understand save data value without complex calculations. Even after season 2 update, systems related to faint memories will continue to be refined. We remain committed to delivering a smoother and more immersive gameplay experience. This is where they just go into, you know, talking about Tressa's combat mechanics and how different it is now. Same with Cassius, Then we also got to see this thing where we could reset characters, which I think is going to be pretty cool. You know, there's a few characters I want to reset, you know, so I could just build other characters. And yeah, there's going to be some characters buffs over here as well. Buffs as well, like on certain characters too. But yeah, there's a lot of characters here. Rin. Oh wait, what did they do to Rin? I literally just built her for season 2, bro. Adds the gain Dark Mist stance effect to certain epiphanies. The conditions of Dark Mist art will be removed from certain epiphanies. Damage amount increase effects will be increased. Increased card hit count. Oh, Dark Mist secret. Okay. Oh, they're also going to be improving the partners, which is interesting. Oh, Itsuku's getting one. Cost 3 this time. Deal 200. Okay, so it's just going to be one less cost. That's pretty cool because Itsuku's not a bad, you know, card, bro. Like 3 cost is gonna be nice. There was a decent amount of damage, and the first wins, especially when you pair it up nicely with Chizuru's attacks, it's gonna work nice. Oh, they're also changing gear too. So before, when hitting 2 times with 1 attack card, plus 30% damage amount to void cards that hit 2 times or more. Oh, bro, they really did all these changes once I freaking got rid of a lot of these things, because I always thought this set was just arse. And I actually had like some good like stats on those cards, but just because of how crappy this was, the set bonus, damn. When there are 4 or more cards in hand, increase damage amount of instant cards by 20. When there are 3 or more cards in hand, increase damage amount of instant cards by 20%. Spark of Passion. When an upgraded card is used, increase damage amount in the next 5 passion cards. When an upgrade card is used, increase damage amount of passion cards by 20%, max 1 stack. Got equipment and common card adjustments, which is just whatever, I guess. Oh, Spirit Key Fox. This is like what, this is a crazy one, but obviously it's hard to get. Exhaust from draw power. Choose 1 card to draw. Duplicate that card 1 time into hand. Exhaust from draw power. Choose 1 card to draw. Apply retrieve to that card. I mean, I do know how retrieve works, but it'll be interesting, bro. I always felt like this was actually kind of broken, but I thought it was kind of cool though, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Just know there's gonna be or changes to Spirit Key Fox, to, you know, some of the common cards as well. We're getting adjustments to equipments as well. Seems like we're gonna get some gear changes too. This one looks definitely a lot more better. Plus 30% damage amount to voice cards that hit 2 times or more. Do I still think it's worth building? I don't know, man. The 222s are just always so good, right? But plus 30% damage amount to void cards, I mean, that might not be bad, bro. It might be solid to run. We're also getting some different adjustments to partners as well, specifically to Astrea, Westmacott, and Itsuku. And you know, obviously some characters are getting some buffs, maybe little debuffs as well. And obviously there's going to be some changes, big changes to Tressa and Cassius, but in doing so, we are receiving something where we could get all our materials back from a character that we've leveled up, which I think is pretty cool. And we're also, you know, getting changes to the way the save data works, which I think is gonna, you know, definitely worth running certain characters again. Obviously, if you have a certain character built really good, maybe you could just, you know, leave them. Like me, I've got a mail. It's not the most broken mailing, but I think I've got like a 2-3 card move your 2 basic cards, and it has 1 AP on them. And you know, to get lucky enough to get that epiphany on that card, then be able to duplicate them, is still gonna be I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. But they did announce, you know, having changes like where, you know, when you're copying cards, you're gonna be able to choose a specific character or something. So maybe it will be a lot more easier. We're just going to wait and find out to see how it truly works. But look, that's gonna be it for me. I think season 2 is gonna be lit. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun, and I really can't wait to do a lot of chaos runs, because I like these changes to the chaos. I like that we're gonna be able to, you know, get what we want, you know, or get close enough to what we want, and I think that's a big change for sure. But yeah, like, subscribe, run up. Catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.
希望저요